All right, Black Goose TV family. I wanted to touch on this right here. I know that the trilogy fight between Canelo and Triple G. It's a while away. Okay, both of them have respectable opponents that they need to get through first before actually meeting each other one more time for the trilogy. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to the Canelo side of the game, you got Bivol. When it comes to Triple G side of the game, you got Murata. Neither of those are easy opponents, so they got to make sure they're on point and they're sharp. Obviously, to make the third fight happen between the two. But even with that being said, at the end of the day, it's signed, it's official that we are going to get the trilogy fight as long as they take care of what needs to be taken care of. So I don't think there's any reason or any problem for me to go ahead and talk a little bit about this. It's not going to be too long-winded. It's not going to be too crazy. I'm going to be 100 with y'all. Today, I'm tired to the motherfucker. So I'm not trying to do too much, but I want to do just enough that y'all can pay attention and get a little update and get a little news on the boxing Black Goose fluent side of the game. Whether y'all like me or you're not, you're watching, and that's why I appreciate y'all. But Triple G said, be wilder by the fact Canelo says the third fight is personal to him. It's cheap, actually. It's kind of low. Now, why is this article, why does this statement from Triple G mean anything? Because we all know Triple G doesn't necessarily talk shit, right? I'll actually give Triple G this. For the most part, he stays out of the headlines. Even when he has upcoming fights, he stays out of the headlines. He'll say, the right things. He'll say what you expect him to say. But for the most part, he never kind of goes outside of that lane. As you know, Canelo was a megastar. He's learned English now. People pay attention to every word he says. So now he doesn't hold his tongue at any time. Canelo says what he wants to say. You see what he did to Ryan Garcia recently. Tore that man a new one. Pause. But if you guys have been following Canelo, anytime he's asked about Triple G, you can see the disdain in his face. The hate. The I do not like that man. And this is not coming from me. Y'all just go watch every interview where Triple G is brought up. The first thing Canelo was ready to let them know is, I don't respect him. I'm going to beat him again. I'm going to knock him out. It's personal. He's even said, Canelo's even said Triple G says a lot of shit. He talks a lot of shit, which I've never heard. But, we all know when it comes to the greatest of the great fighters, a lot of times they have to kind of spell up their own drama, their own beef, so they can be extra motivated and ready to go in there to put in that work. You know what I'm saying? So I don't feel no type of way about, Canelo saying the things he said, because at the end of the day, it wasn't necessarily disrespectful, but it's just an interesting narrative to take when you know Triple G's reputation, right? And I think this is probably what Triple G is touching on when it comes to this particular statement and how he's going to respond to all of Canelo's claims that this is going to be personal. He wants to hurt him. He wants to knock him out. He wants to shut him up for good because he feels like Triple G is talking too much. So let's get into this. Triple G bewildered by fact Canelo says third fight is personal to him. It's cheap and it's kind of low. Let's see what he has to say. Triple G, therefore, was perplexed when the knockout artist read recently that the Mexican superstar contended their third bout is personal for him because Triple G talks a lot of shit. This was his response. I would say I'm even bewildered by the fact that it's very personal to him, Triple G told BoxingScene.com through a translator. And then he also said that I allegedly said some bad things about him. I remember that after the second fight, we shook hands and we said good fight to each other. We got the outcome as it was. And then 3 or 4 years later, he started saying it's very personal to him. It's cheap. I would say it's kind of low. It's hard to disagree with Triple G because if you don't even have to be a Triple G fan, you just have to be a boxing fan. Triple G does not talk shit. He never disrespects his opponent. But I can also see where Canelo is coming from because we also know some of the greats, they need to have some type of drama revved up in them for them to be overly motivated to go in there and look the best they can. Maybe that's all Canelo's doing. He wants to believe that Triple G really has beef with him. He wants to believe that Triple G really doesn't like him. He wants to believe that Triple G's really talking shit about him when maybe in essence, he's not. Triple G thought fought a third time. Triple G thought a third fight versus Alvarez would have happened long before the year 22 when he signed a 6-fight contract with DAZN in March 2019. Alvarez, however, never actually committed to completing their trilogy when he signed his ill-fated 10-fight $365 million deal. Triple G went on to say, I think it's too early to discuss that. I'll be happy to get back to that question later. And this is into reference of if Triple G defeats Japan's Ryota Murata in the middleweight title unification, and then Alvarez beats Bivol, they're expected to fight a third time. So, once again, this is Triple G. Triple G at his finest. He never overlooks his opponent. He never says anything bad. He always stays focused. If you look at Canelo, Canelo's a very different person. They ask him about Bivol. It's going to be a tough fight. I'm probably going to get the win. I know you're not ready. I know you're not past, Bivol yet. But what do you think about the Triple G fight? Well, I'm not looking past Bivol, but I'm going to fuck Triple G up and I'm going to knock him out. And he's been talking a lot of shit. Well, Triple G, in essence, I think it's too early to discuss that. I'll be happy to get back to the question later. When the time comes, we can discuss Triple G Canelo 3. But right now, it's too early. There's so many things that need to happen before that. So you can see he's totally focused. There are so many new answers to Triple G, who lost a 12-round rematch by majority decision in September 2018. He's saying that he's not going to grab a third fight, and then he took his company Golden Boy to court over the alleged fact that they signed a contract without his permission. But it's nothing personal from my side. I go on with my life, and I believe he went on with his. And for him to comment in this way right now is just low. All these sordid remarks are misplaced. So, Black Goose family, what do you guys think about that? Are you guys on Triple G's side? Or are you on Canelo? Do you think Triple G's just playing the nice guy role? And really, we all know he's been talking shit and he's just trying to cover it up and trying to look like, nice Triple G. Or do you think Canelo's, he's playing the bad guy role? He's creating shit out of nothing. But at the same time, if you ain't paying attention, it'll make you be like, oh, well, Triple G, you talking shit about Canelo. Canelo can say whatever he wants. You know what I'm saying? So let me know what you guys think. I'm interested to hear, you guys' opinion on this particular topic. Are you guys on Triple G's side or are you on the Canelo side? And at the end of the day, how excited are you guys for this trilogy if it ends up happening? A lot of people have been talking shit. Oh, why would you take that fight? You fought him already 2 times. I'm more excited for the Triple G fight than if we would have had Charlo versus Canelo, Benavidez versus Canelo, Canelo versus Bivol. This is the fight we've been needing to see. Because I'm telling y'all, Triple G is going to surprise a lot of motherfuckers. Y'all heard it here first. You know what I'm saying? But please, let me know what you guys think about the video. Comment on this joint. Comment. Subscribe to the channel. Show some love. Y'all, you know what it is. BlakGooseTV family.